Hello, everyone. I'm Luis, founder of Mawari. We're the world's first immersive compute network. So what is the world's first immersive compute network? It is a network that orchestrates compute to stream content to these glasses. So we started actually back in 2017 with the following mission, that the internet actually will come out from our frames to the world around you. So take a look. So in the future, we will have virtual DJs in your living room, at your pool, anywhere. I could be anywhere in the world and telecasting myself into this conference.
And Mawari have partnered to expand the Creta metaverse into the augmented reality realm through the Mawari network in Korea.
Or have art experiences like this. So why this matters? We've been working with 2D screens for a very long time. So now we are at the verge of the 3D internet, or the immersive internet, and it's about to explode. There are a couple of reasons why. So for you that you may not know, actually the spatial computing market is forecasted to be $1 trillion worth. And Mawari is the only company tackling this problem today. So we orchestrate compute to power AI-powered immersive experiences at scale. So how does this look like? So take a look at this avatar talking in real time to another person through a headset. We collaborated this in the US with T-Mobile.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing great. I slept in my cat bed. I woke up, didn't even have to be anywhere. Because you see me in Dallas, but I'm next to my cat bed. I am meeting all my fans in Dallas.
Okay.
So it's a big day, darling.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's a big day indeed.
Like, you're all the way in Dallas. I'm in Waterloo, Canada, but I've spent so much time with you in the last 2 days. I feel like we can be best friends, you know, in the digital world.
Absolutely. I feel the same way. So why don't we make ourselves digital world best friends?
Yeah.
High five.
High five.
All right.
Okay, so what happened here? So we have cloud rendering servers that are orchestrated near the end user, and the round-trip communication is less than 20 milliseconds. So that's only possible through our core technology, and we can scale it only through a distributed network. So, but why this matters? First of all, today, actually, you press play on Netflix, and within less than a second, you have a 4K movie on your television, on your phone, and any content that you want. So in the near future, spatial content or XR content needs to be the same level of quality and the same level of readiness. And that's the biggest problem, and the elephant in the room is that consumer-grade spatial content is not ready to be delivered at scale to mobile devices like this one. There are two reasons. One of them is technical bottlenecks, and the second one is infrastructure limitations. So let's talk about the technical bottlenecks. 3D content is heavy by nature. Now we're talking about gigabytes or terabytes of content that it would take a long time to download, so users don't have patience anymore. Then the content format. We've seen 3D content, but in 2D screens since 20 years or more. But actually, to scale this content, we need to stream the content in its native format, because these glasses are actually 3D. And finally, there's also a bottleneck in the devices themselves. If they become slim and ready to use, actually you sacrifice processing power and battery. So all this compute and power needs to be offloaded to a nearby server. And why now? Well, for you that don't know, actually the Meta display glasses were released yesterday in the US. And it's the first step to actually this paradigm shift in we will change how we interact with computers. It's not going to be through mouses and taps anymore. It's just going to be with voice and gestures. So now, why Mawari? So we started a company in 2017. We actually have now close to 8 years in the XR space, and we work with Fortune 500 clients. We just use blockchain and distribution and decentralization of compute to scale. So we have a strong pipeline of revenue. Our technology is patented. We have 4 patents already granted in the US and in Japan, and more on the pipeline. And we have the best in the industry as part of the team. We have actually raised close to $20 million now from tier 1 Web3 VCs, but also from very institutional investors, including Samsung, that do believe in the vision. So we are one of those rare companies that is actually combining Web2 and Web3 into an actual real-world use case. So these are the brands that we collaborated with so far, mainly in Japan. The company was founded in Japan, but we also have a strong collaboration in the US. If you look about us, I mean, there are a couple articles on Forbes about Mawari and what we do. And an easy way to compare technology, you could say we are the MP3 of AR or the Akamai of XR. Even Forbes called us the $20 billion codec because if our technology becomes mainstream, just as you are video streaming today, our technology will be used for holograms. And now, why Web3 and why DePIN? So back in 2017, we started with this mission of creating technology to stream 3D content. And it needed a very different architecture. So for this reason, actually, once we gained significant traction in 2021, we realized that centralized systems wouldn't be able to allow us to scale. We partnered with AWS and Google Cloud, and they couldn't help us to have distributed GPUs across all cities. And this is when my co-founder and I decided, okay, so we need to do something about it. We looked around, and we got inspired by Render Network, by Helium, and in the end, we said, okay, so the only way to actually scale the network faster in a cost-efficient way is through Web3. So we actually built this without even thinking this was going to be DePIN. Back in 2021, the DePIN term didn't exist. And these are the main reasons. So centralized architecture has GPUs concentrated, but they are not at nearby the end user, and we need low latency for this. So that's the bottom line. There are not enough GPUs on the edge where actually AI and 3D rendering use cases happen. And this is what we decided to create the Mawari network. So also, for you that you don't know, the ultimate use case actually, today we have an explosion of AI, but the natural interface for AI is actually extended reality. So the two technologies converge, and the required compute to power AI and XR in real time for all the population in the world is going to increase exponentially in the next 10 years. So in other words, Mawari Network is a DePIN from inception. We built this system to scale in a more sustainable way. Let's talk right now some of the success stories where our technology has been used. I'm going to play a couple videos. So first one is MUTEC in Japan. It was a digital arts festival. So I'm just going to play it very quickly because I have only 5 minutes.
Mawari is making the extraordinary accessible to everyone.
But the bottom line here
empowering
is that
creators to deliver
actually we collaborate with a digital artist, and in real time we stream this dance into a very different shape through decentralized GPUs. So as you can see, the dancer was in the studio with the capture, and the performance was streamed to the end users in real time. One of the highlights is that the quality of the content is good enough. Users are willing to pay. Users actually paid more than $35 for 7 minutes of content, and we sold out all the functions. The second one is Digital Entertainment City in Namba. Namba is a district in Osaka in Japan, we're collaborating with Nankai. Nankai is one of the biggest railway companies. And as part of this project, we are going to create infrastructure for virtual stages and also digital assistants that will be at train stations and airports. So that you don't have to speak Japanese and actually get around. As part of this initiative, we announced at the Osaka Expo the platform called B2XR, which is in collaboration with Virtual Avex and Break Group, which are one of the biggest VTuber companies in the world. So this is how one of the use cases look like virtual avatars actually now in Japan and Korea are artists. Think about K-pop demon hunters, and users go to the concerts and actually have a one-on-one experience. This was featured in national TV in Japan, so please take a look.
ゲームでのやり取りができるのが最新技術だといいます。VTuber と1対1で会話ができるんです。なぜ参加者はここまで興奮しているのでしょうか。
前にも行けるよ。
すごい。
後ろにも行けるよ。
So users actually for this type of experience pay up to $500 for 2 minutes. It's a highly monetizable use case, and it's the next generation of communication. So I'm going to play it really quickly, the video of the B2XR. This is an announcement of our product. Then finally, I want to tell you about our DIO. DIO is our decentralized infrastructure offering. You could think kind of like a node cell. So we started this early in January, and the public one at the end of July. And here are the results. The DIO is an opportunity to provide your computer resources to a Mawari network. It's as simple as choosing your plan, running your license, and running your Garden node. What's the progress? So first, we partnered with Republic. So we are the first US-compliant node cell, and we sold out. All the allocation was sold out. And then after that, we opened the public one, and it's a little bit more now. So we have close to 150,000 node licenses committed to date. So we have a very active network now. So who are our partners for this DIO? First of all, we're building on L3 orbit on Arbitrum. EaseFlow is our sales partner for the licenses. We are also building our rollup with Caldera. And security, we have Halborn, which is one of the top cybersecurity systems in the space. And finally, the traction. So if you check our socials and all that, as you know, it's important in Web3. We run on our own portal, and actually we have now today more than 3 million wallets connected and incredible numbers in social media, so you feel free to check it out. So bottom line is that at Mawari, we're not imagining the immersive internet, we're actually delivering, and this is an open invitation to join our network.